Hello again, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Nobody Plays Pokemon Sage. This will be episode 13, though in my head it's more like 15, because, confession time, I spent a solid hour grinding after episode 12, recorded it all, just for posterity's sake, because I told my viewers that I was going to, and then promptly closed the game without saving. So everything that was recorded for episode 12 and for the grinding session did not actually happen, unfortunately. So I went back and ground myself out, and you can see here things are a little different than we last remember them. I went and caught a Slatic again, made sure it was male, gave it a name this time. Unfortunately, it doesn't have analytic. It has static, if I'm not mistaken, so things aren't exactly the same as they were. Peter here evolved. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record that, so he's no longer a Pepit, he is now a Habanero. I'll be saying Habanero, because I think that's what they were going for. Very clever. Everyone else seems to be just fine, so we're going to go explore this city as though nothing ever happened. So let's get on the boat, huh? In the ocean there are some deep spots where Pokemon can help you dive down and explore. Need to be an expert trainer, though, like Cameron, our town's gym leader. Does that mean the gym leader is going to be water? I really love the weather here, but my Mascoon doesn't seem too happy about it. Oh. Alright. Let's get to work in Andante Bay. Professor Northington. More than one professor. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. I got run out of town. Hello, sir. Have you been up to the lighthouse? I wanted to take some pictures of the view from the top, but I'm not walking all the way if light isn't even working. This reminds me of gold and silver. I can't surf. There's no way I can get that. You don't dress like you're from around here. That poncho looks awfully warm for this heat. Yeah, well, I hate the cold, so deal with it. Hey! Excellent. Super potion. Hey, look, the lighthouse. That was easy. You guys want to bet it's infested with trainers? Oh, hey, there's actually like a living area in here. This is true to life. Fuse box with a bunch of tangled wires. I definitely want to mess with that, but I'm not going to yet. Oh no, it's not infested with trainers. It's actually just reasonable looking. When the ship stopped rolling into Andante Bay, there was no point in keeping the lighthouse on, so she's been sitting dusty and unused for a while now. I want to see the lighthouse shine for old time's sake, but my hands are too shaky to fix the fuse box downstairs. You look like a bright young lad. Perhaps you'd give it a go? Sure. Every town needs a lighthouse. Even if it's just decorative, lighthouses are really cool. There's a fuse box with a bunch of tangled wires. You bet I'm going to open it. Oh, Lord. Alright, looks like we're playing color match. Can I move these? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Something like this. I need this piece. You know what I'm looking for. Like that? Not quite. Maybe you're the missing... No, that won't work. Let's see here. Maybe I can go directly out of the box. No. What about you? Aha! Here we go. Okay, let's see. Low. I can't be on the same level as it, though. Let's try working with a different color. Try working with red for a little while. That's not gonna work. It's probably this one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's one of these two. They're even, so could be either way. It's probably... Oh, I see the yellow and blue are down here. This is not going to be easy, friends. I was expecting a classic Pokemon puzzle. Okay, I think this goes up here. And this goes next to it. Like that? Oh, not quite. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so yellow's all complete. Red's all complete. Problem is green doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Are we good? We look pretty good. Hey, look at that. A little victory tune to go with it. That was delightful. Not too difficult, but still challenging enough to keep me interested. You've done it! And she's as bright as ever. Please take this for bringing a bit of light back to an old man's heart. The good rod. This could come in handy. I was quite the fisherman when I was younger. Ho! I don't do much fishing nowadays, but I'd hate to see my trusty rod gathering dust on a shelf. I'm sure a sharp kid like you will get some good use out of it. Thanks, old man. Just goes to show, lending a helping hand is always rewarding. Even if he'd given me nothing, I still would have felt pretty good about it. I love swimming in the ocean. Sandcastles just get washed away. Making sandcastles is the best. Why would you want to get all soaked and cold? See, I'm with you, kid. Sandcastles are the best. It's a hot sunny day, so cool off with one of our delicious snow cones. Where do you get the snow? Those poor snows. Enslaved. Oh, the mart. Let's see. The sun outside is intense. I wish they made burn heal for humans. Oh, sunscreen, right. Nice. Let's see here. We've got a hefty amount of cash now. This is great. Alright, let's see. We'll take another one of these. And you sell full heals? Nope. So we're going to have to take a couple of each of these kind. The slatics while I was grinding were paralyzing me left and right. Luckily there was a center nearby, but ugh. When you're neck deep in a rout, that could definitely spell the end of your run. Oh, these are expensive. We still have a good 10k, so we're doing well. I couldn't go in the mart during my grind session because I promised my viewers I wouldn't look at any new content without them. But I didn't really need it. Did you know there's a member of the Elite Four that's from this town? She comes back every now and again to compete in sandcastle building contests, and she always wins. If that's a hint to a ground type Elite Four member, it's very, very useful. Pokemon trainer right here. I think your Pokemon really like this. The Shell Bell. Hey, I remember this from Ruby Sapphire. You get about 1/8 of your damage back. It's pretty great. Moving here from Dronia was a good idea. Fresh sea air is the best. It's not bad. Salt can cling to you, though. Oh yeah, I talked to you already. Alright, let's see here. Just tossed a coin to the fountain and made a wish. You should try it too. Can I? Would you like to make a wish? Yes. You feel yourself filled with wishful optimism. Oh, nice. This city's delightful. I'm glad my wife enjoys running a bed and breakfast, but I don't remember agreeing to be the one who makes the beds. Should have read the fine print. Welcome to the Andante bed and breakfast. We don't have any space right now, but I can put you on the waiting list. That's okay, I won't be staying long. I'm a bit of a vagabond. This house is adorable. Good thing we planned ahead. The waiting list is almost a year long. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, I've gone in here. Gone in here. This is the gym. Oh, Sophia! Sage, I didn't expect... I mean, I'm glad to see you. So are you and your team getting tough? Me? Oh, sure, we did fine. Great. Why don't we have a match right now? I want to test how strong you are. Oh, okay. Glad I healed up. Alright, Sophia. Ooh. You look flammable. A little grinding goes a long way. Every time with the paralysis. Carajoule. Bug electric, perhaps? Ow. Then perish. I'm so fast. Excellent. La Marche. Poison Llama, maybe? Vega, you have confusion. Let's see if your psychic type moves are useful. Oh, that is just goofy looking. I love it. I don't know what... Oh! Oh, okay, that's painful. Yeah, you know what? We're getting you out of there. You know who doesn't mind getting bitten? The tank. Ah, but being crit is unfortunate. But I didn't flinch. Oh, you're part normal. Or dark, but probably normal. Ow. You don't have the color scheme for a dark Pokemon. Though you never know. They've been pretty consistent, though. I'm trusting them on this. Cybex. Yeah, let's see here. Who's got a dark move? Lucky can bite. I remember you. You're adorable. Ow. My brain. I've always loved the move to Extra Sensory, especially because of the goofy animation it used to have in Ruby Sapphire. Which is where I believe it debuted. Oh, it can flinch. Well, you know. That's not good. Can you beat him to... Nope. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, that's unfortunate. That is quite unlucky. Let's see here. Oh, I should have used Feint Attack. I have a Dark Attack. Good lord, the damage this guy can output. Their stats must be buffed, because we're pretty even, but he's two-shotting my entire team with a move that's only subpar. Well, it's about par. Oh my god. Hey, there we go. It's just your starter left, right? That's right, it's not your starter. Because the bandit still has your starter. Ooh. Smackdown. Ow. Whew. Rock fire, that's rough. I feel for you. Everyone always sort of sympathized with Slugma and Macargo. They were sort of unloved. Wow, you're tough as always. You must have had to train like crazy, right? You have no idea. We've been training too, but it's been a bit rough lately. Okay, you do have an idea. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Still, what's important is to really give it your best, right? There's no use in getting discouraged. You have to stay positive. You are exactly right. I'm glad we got to fight together. Sage, I promise next time will be a lot tougher thanks to you. I'm gonna go heal before I run into my other rival. The music here is nice and calm too. What a nice city. It's a welcome change after the hell that was Route 10. Alright. Let's see here. I'm enjoying a much-deserved vacation on the beach. You think I'd get a tan faster if I got my tulip to use Sunny Day? Probably. But you're asking the hard questions. Nobody likes the hard questions. What is this building? Ah, the train station. Train travel has such a feeling of adventure attached to it, doesn't it? That must be why so many people take the train here when going on vacation. It's true, I love trains. Sorry, I can't let you on with a ticket. Due to high demand, we don't have any bookings available for train travel. Just arrived from Vivay City for a much-deserved vacation. Time to hit the beach. I've heard this game is actually unfinished. In fact, I'm almost certain it is. So that may be because that those cities are not quite developed yet. But I'm unsure. Alright. I hear steel drums. Before you dive into this gym challenge, make sure your Pokemon can go with the flow. You'd best use your rock and fire types in the shallow end, because Cameron's team will flush them out in no time. Turn the tide with grass or electric types, and send Cameron's team down the drain. Thank you. Let's see what Zappy can do, huh? No certified trainers. No one's ever beat this gym. Whoa. Can I go? It's a glass floor? That's so cool. The elevator doesn't seem to work. They did a really good job with the perspective. Hi. Not only do we perform science in this lab, but we're also fierce trainers. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Crowliber. Mirror shot. That's steel, right? I've been playing Pokemon games for going on at least a decade now. Almost 2. But I still have not got the hang of the steel type effectiveness weaknesses. Something about steel type. Maybe because it's so rare. Nicely done. Ow. Whew, the damage. Very nice, Sappy. You are excellent addition to the team. Not that fierce. This research station allows biologists, archaeologists, ecologists, and others to study their field all under one roof. That is fantastic. I visited an aquarium not long ago, and it was a delightful experience. Let's see here. Just heal on right back up, I think. There we are. Do-do-do-do. Alright. We're making our way through this gym. Fortuitous, I picked up a Slatic when I did. Although, Peter might be able to handle some of this. Those elevators go down. These ones are both not operational. So it's like a multi-leveled puzzle. Let's take this one. Oh, do I have to... Ah, okay. Oh, underwater now. Do you think the ocean looks calm underneath the surface? You couldn't be more wrong. Diver Marco. Fortifry. You're not ground, are you? I caught one of you a million years ago. Nope, okay. You're the one that only swims in dirty water. Ow. Ow. Be defeated. Release me from this whirlpool immediately. Bowie. I remember you. Ugh, the bubbles. I always wondered how much force those bubbles would have to carry. To inflict reasonable damage, you'd think they'd have to hit at least semi-hard. But Newton tells us that since their mass is so low, they must be accelerating at close to the speed of light in order to punch that hard. So, good on you. My instinct tells me we should turn around and go back, but we bought potions for a reason. I love the steel drum remix of the gym theme. Kudos again to the developers of this. All the people that worked on it are brilliant. I know mixing this together would not have been that easy. The most fascinating specimen just wandered into my net. That is terrifying. I think I need an adult. Oh lord, like I haven't seen enough of you guys. Should I paralyze you first? No, we'll just zap you. Ow. I do wish Zappy had analytic, since he's very slow. And he always goes second anyway. Chameleons are not known for their speed, so that's accurate. Very fast tongue, very slow everything else. Ow. But he gets by just fine. Some really healthy experience in here too. This time we will switch. Grass water's awkward. Lucky you take it, you're a lower level, you can handle it. Whoa! It didn't do the shiny animation, so it must just be a different form? That's very pretty. Oh, leech seed. That's unfortunate. My health. Sapped. Interesting. I wonder if it's from a different area? It can't be that every single one I've seen so far is male, and this is what the female looks like? I wish I'd paid closer attention. If that's the case, if you guys know where this regional comes from, let me know. I'm very interested. It's very pretty. I really like the colors. It's got rain dish too. Oi. I think he's got me. Oh, yep. That's a lot of regenerating. I had to level up on him, but that's just the way it goes. Peter's been overperforming at it, he's evolved. Wow, really? That did almost no damage. Oh, it's raining! Oh, what am I doing using a fire move in the rain? Alright, let's try something else, huh? There we go. Hey, look at that, level 29. I wonder when you evolve. Probably not till late 30s. Or ever. I like him just the way he is, so it doesn't matter to me. Let's see, let's super potion you. We can still go on. Lucky's down for the count, but that's it. What is this? Oh, it's just equipment I can't mess with. Oh! Peter is singing and humming. Ah, dead end. Well, I think we'll take this opportunity to go back. Pokemon Center. I know I just sort of wasted a super potion, but better safe than sorry. I also didn't expect to be put right back at the entrance either. Alright, I think we're going to call this episode here. With our first forays, we've literally dipped our toes into the water of that gym. So I will see you guys in the next episode, and thanks again, friends.